You're beautiful if you want to be loved.
Do you like these shoes?
No.
Oh, go on. They're cute, right? You know, it's not like I have a fetish or anything. I mean, I know it looks like I have a fetish. Well, I do. I do have a fetish. But it's not like some crazy Imelda Marcos fetish. Although, I admit, it might look like that. So then, you know, the non-criminal Romanians finally go, the hell with it, and put me in charge. Because apparently, I'm some sort of weird restaurant idiot savant. Who knew? Born to run a restaurant, which is exciting, you know? We get reviewed in the New York Times. It's a rave. And Leonardo DiCaprio throws his birthday party at my restaurant. We make page 6 and business goes through the roof, which could not be more fun. So he's showing up the bar 2 and 3 nights a week just to have a drink and flirt. And this is very high-end flirting, you know, when he says something snappy and then you hand it right back to him and be better. And then you float away to show somebody to their table, and then you curve back around the bar for another dazzling 4-second encounter. It was so sexy. And then he finally asks me out, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I mean, I like this guy, you know? All right. That first date was not what you would call a success. It was a bad date. You know, I am obviously just out of practice. Having decided to date again as a matter of necessity, I went out with the first guy who asked me. It was just a matter of getting my feet wet. You know, what is that thing that I always used to say about kissing? You have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find the prince. What a thing to teach girls. Not that I kissed this guy. Okay, I did kiss him. And he was an asshole. But you know, at that point, I was just trying to get out of the entire predicament and just go home and go to bed. So, you know, one kiss seemed like a small price to pay. Regardless of the fact that there was tongue involved. Oh, for heaven's sake! It's not like I don't do this every day anyway, you know? Dress, Oh, well, not so bad for a woman as old as I am. You know, if my mother saw me tonight and said, "Are you going to wear that?" she would not mean, "You look old." She would mean, "You go right back in there and take that off, young lady." But I am not dressing to please my mother. I have another date. Okay. I was talking to my mom. And I did, in fact, do a stupid thing. And I mentioned to her that, you know, I was starting to date again, just looking for guys, you know, to date. I actually said that to my mother. He's from San Antonio, so he's Texan, in a good way, you know. Texas, but not too W. You know. He's a professor at the law school at Columbia. So I'm thinking, okay, in spite of the fact that my mother said this Indianapolis with a cute southern accent. So, the food is great, the room is charming, and Louis is... Well, you know, it's not just him, it's both of us together. It's magical. Oh, I know. That sounds trite. But it wasn't trite. Oh. Well, people lie to you in new and exciting ways all the time. Now I'll never be able to wear these again without feeling like shit. And they cost me $400. Oh well. That's too bad. They're pretty. No, don't put them on the phone. Hi, Jelka, how are you doing? Wow, it is amazing to hear from you. Oh, yeah, you know, we've been working really hard. The place is really humming. So, when did you get out? You know, I think that they would most definitely have tossed me back out on the street had I not dumped $50,000 in small bills all over somebody's dirty desk. I mean, those police stations are filthy, you know? That is not something that they just make up on the television. Someone brings in one of those mug books, you know, and those also look exactly like they do on the television. You know, I have to say that my whole experience sort of reassured me about what we're seeing on the television. Those cop shows, they are really pretty accurate. Nothing comes back to her if she doesn't take the stand. And the restaurant stays open. And then, you know, the chief, he starts to argue, but the bug guy is so calm, you know? He just explains it all makes so much sense, and we're all just sitting there calm. More and more, it seems like everybody's going to get what they want just by being calm. Have you ever heard of a Zen warrior? It's kind of like Phil Jackson without the sweat. Nobody's sweating. We're all just calm. And then even a little cheerful.